Okay, so now our face is prepped, ready to go. It is time to prime. Get your primer out. And you're like, Katie, what is primer? Why am I getting my primer out? That's like the number one question I get is like, what is it? Like, what does it do? I'm here to tell you, okay? It's super easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Think about whenever you prime your walls before you paint them, right? So before you paint this wall, we put on primer because what that does is whenever you go to paint, you end up using less paint, and then it also prevents the paint from seeping into the pores and looking awful, right? So it's the same concept with your face, okay? So we have two, spoiler alert, soon to be 3 primers to choose from. I'm going to focus on the 2 that we have right now and stay tuned to learn more about the third one. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so the first one, hydrating face primer. This is great for anybody that has dry, mature skin. For me, I have more oily combination skin, so it is not my go-to at the time, okay, at this moment in time. I'm sure down the road it will be. What I personally love is the Touch Glorious Face Primer. That's what I'm going to use today. I have never used any other primer like this, and I have tried a dozen, okay? It is super, super soft. This is what you do. You take it and you squeeze some out onto your fingertips, so hopefully you can kind of see that there. That's about how much I use. I'm like a dime, okay? I don't know. I kind of use a lot. I rub it between my fingers to warm it up, and then I massage it all over my face, okay? Now, what I always say is ideally you're going to want to let that primer set for about 5 minutes before you put on your foundation because you really want to allow it to set in. Think about when you prime your walls, you make sure that that's dry all the way before you go in and paint, right? So it's the same kind of concept, just give it a second to settle, okay? So we'll be back with foundation.